you will get a penalty, and they are not cheap penalties. They're not. So you have to make sure that you are filing when you need to file. And hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be answering this question. Do you need an LLC to start a notary business, or can you just do this independently? Let's get into it because I have so much. I have so much to share with you about an LLC, and if you need one and if you don't, and if I can go back, how I would do things. So, number one, no, you do not need an LLC, but there are great benefits to having an LLC. I think that if you are in this for the long run, you know that this is not something that you're going to try to do, give it a year or less, and you're trying to make some quick money. And if it doesn't work out, then you need to move on to something else. Don't create an LLC if that is the situation that you're in, or the space that you're in right now. An LLC is something very serious. It is something that you have to keep up with, and you have to file every single year. And I'm here to tell you, if you are thinking about getting an LLC because of the tax purposes, it does not work that way. And I didn't know this before. So when I went to file my taxes, I was still taxed like the typical amount that a self-employed 1099 would. I didn't know this. A single member LLC will still get taxed the same way that an independent 1099. Working for yourself, it got taxed the same way. I didn't know that. So apparently you do have to file, and I'm not a tax professional, okay? But I got this from my tax professional, but still go to yours, ask questions. Mine did tell me that in order for me to just get a better, to get into a better tax bracket with my LLC, I had to file an S Corp, tax filing, an S Corp tax filing, which is different from an LLC. Like I said, I am not a tax person, so I don't know all of the ins and outs of this. But I do have a company I decided to start using moving forward. They are called busy.com, and they are a part of the Ink File company. They help small businesses and entrepreneurs to start their LLCs. They help them with filing fees, your EIN, the whole thing, operation agreement. All of these things are important, obviously, in order for you to be in good standing with the state. And they also help you with deadlines, tax deadlines that you have to keep up with. And just letting you know from personal experience, if you were to miss one of these tax deadlines, you will get a penalty, and they are not cheap penalties. They're not. So you have to make sure that you are filing when you need to file. And I think having someone who knows about all of that and having them on your team is better than you trying to DIY the whole thing. Take it from someone who tried to DIY her LLC. I did it, but like I said, there was so much that I didn't know. The S Corp filing, that a single member LLC is taxed the same way as a sole prop. And just there's so much. And talking to someone that knows about business formations and business filings, taxes, it's important for you to have someone like that on your team. So no, you don't need an LLC to get started, but yes, there are benefits to it. Another huge benefit to having an LLC is obviously you have your own business bank account, and this is separate from your personal bank account. And when you are first getting started, you don't have a lot of working capital. You're probably using savings, or if you are currently working, you're taking a little bit from your paycheck and investing it into your business. And right now it's still a side hustle. It's still something you're trying to build up. And so you're going to need some working capital to get marketing material, to get business supplies, to get business equipment, whatever it is. So yes, having the LLC does work out because you open up your business bank account, and through there, I'm not saying right away, but through there, as you start to make deposits through the work that you are doing, your business that you're doing, this bank, like let's just say you use Capital One, they will then, after a few months, start to send you promotional items so that you can start to get capital for your business, whether it's through a business loan, business credit cards, whatever type of products that they have, they will start to offer them to you. And most of the time, you're already pre-approved, and the chances of you getting approved are really, really good. They're really high. They're up there because you've been a customer of theirs. Another one, for example, it is PayPal. PayPal and Stripe are two payment methods that I use and that I take. And with them, after a while, I got to use other items that they had, like PayPal loans, PayPal business credit. Stripe has the same thing too. And this isn't something that would be available to me as a business owner if I didn't have an LLC and have business accounts with them. If I was independent, then yes, I could still take out loans, but they would be personal loans and personal credit cards. So like I said, there's pros and cons to both of these, but do you need an LLC to get started? No. My advice as your friend is, if you're just starting off, start off independent. Start off just you, solopreneur, just 1099. At the end of the year, you file your taxes. I feel like after you file your first taxes as self-employed, then you can start to think about, oh, hey, this is for real. We're doing this. Let's do the LLC now. So that then moving forward, you can still start to collect your payments, start to grow, just like your banking experience with that company, and then they could start to, but just to let you know, there are no companies out there that are unwilling to work with a notary if they're not an LLC or a business. They will work with you whether you are 1099 self-employed or an LLC business owner. So that's nothing to worry about if someone is willing to work with me because I'm not a business owner. That has nothing to do with it. As long as you have a website, like it could be, notarized by Adriana. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like Quick and Easy Notaries, LLC, right? It just has to be you being a professional and presenting yourself as the professional online, on your website, on your Google business page. Like at the end of the day, people are not searching to see if you are an LLC or not. They just want to make sure that you are a commissioned notary public, that you can get the job done. That's it. So right now, I think don't worry about to have an LLC or not have an LLC. If you really, really want it, then please do not do it yourself. Please listen to me. Don't do it yourself. Do it with busy.com or Inkfile or even like Zen Business. Just do it with a provider, like a company that can actually help you with the business formation and that can help you keep up with the deadlines. Because like I said, you don't want to be like me and end up paying some penalties because we miss deadlines. So, I mean, it happens, but it's always better to have people on your team that can tell you when things are coming up. So hopefully this video was helpful. And if it was, please let me know and comment below so that I can make more videos answering your questions. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.